we're very happy to be here because we didn't have power for a few days, so we weren't sure if we could go live, but here we are. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Nicole.
I'm Nicole, and we are going to... I'm Jennifer. You're Nicole. We're going to talk about pineapples, and on this humid day, here in New Jersey, it's raining a little bit, so pineapples will bring us a little sunshine. We're going to make a creamy, frozen, soft serve with pineapples. So this is going to be super simple. So what we're going to do is take a whole pineapple, but when we cut it,
Hi Judy.
Hi Judy. When we cut it, we're going to cut it lengthwise, and we want to keep the top intact because we're going to use the pineapple half as our bowl. So this is ripe and juicy. When I bought it yesterday, it was like yellowish, so I knew it was ready. Okay. So Nicole has some fun facts. Nicole, why don't you share the first trivia question while I cut up the pineapple?
So, what state produces 1/3 of pineapples in the world? I'll give you a minute.
What state produces 1/3 of the pineapples in the world? Now I'm cutting out the pineapple fruit and I'm taking out the core because, like I said, we're going to use the pineapple as the bowl. So we're just gonna cut them into chunks. Are people guessing?
I'll give one more minute.
Why don't you say what the guesses are? There are no guesses.
Yes, Judy, it is Hawaii.
Has anyone ever been to Hawaii? We have not. I hear there's a dole plantation on Hawaii that people can take a tour of. So I'm just popping out the chunks here. And what you want to do is get a baking sheet and line it with wax paper or parchment paper so that you can freeze your chunks. Okay. Ooh, this one's kind of falling apart here. And we're just going to take the core out. This is probably the most time-consuming part, is just dissecting the pineapple. But doesn't that smell good? This is so ripe and juicy. Okay. All right. So what you can do while you're freezing your pineapple is take your half and actually put it in the freezer as well. So I'm just going to put this to the side. I've already cut and froze one whole pineapple, the whole pineapple, into chunks. I laid it on the baking sheet, and I also sliced one banana. So this is frozen. So Nicole, do you want to take the fruit and dump it into our food processor?
Should I just like...
No, piece by piece, just throw it in.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to save this for later. Now, the difference, I wanted to talk about the difference between frozen treats because last week we made granita. I don't know if you guys watched that. That's just ice. It was just watermelon juice that we froze and shaved. When you make sorbets, that's also just fruit juice and purees with a little bit of sugar. Sherbet, because we're all in there, sherbet actually that's when you start to add the dairy, and the USDA kind of rates them. Sherbet is 1 to 2% milk fat, where ice cream is 10% or higher, and anything in the middle is just called a dairy treat or soft serve.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to make this actually with coconut milk, so it is dairy free. So if you are vegan, it's perfect. We're just going to pulse this a little bit. It's going to become like a thick paste. Okay, the pineapple is frozen, so I'm just going to mix it around a little bit. But on the bottom, you can see it has that like ice cream consistency. There we go. All right, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of coconut milk. help the liquid mix it just a little bit of pineapple juice. You could use water, but it gives it a little bit more of a pineapple flavor. All right, I might need just to move this around a bit. Okay, so you do definitely want to use the food processor, or if you have like a Vitamix or a Blendex, not a regular blender. There we go. I'm going to do a little bit more liquid. Now you can start to see the creamy consistency. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes.
And today we both have our pineapple shirts.
Okay, almost there. Because they were really frozen. What you might want to do is when you freeze it, let it come out for to thaw a little bit. You can do this with any kind not watermelon. Okay. I did this yesterday when I was in the office, and it was a heavy-duty food processor, so it actually was quick. We're almost there. Look at the texture. So that does look like ice cream. I don't want to add too much liquid because then it won't be a creamy ice cream. I'm going to do it one more time. Any questions?
Yeah, you could do the same with any fruit.
Okay. It's a little chunky, but it's good. I'm just gonna get my ice cream scooper. Oh, it's perfect on the bottom. And then you put it into your pineapple boat. Now, so it's fun, you know, using the pineapple. You certainly can play around and use other fruits, but you want to use, make sure it's frozen, and the banana gives it the creamy consistency as well as the coconut milk. You can use cream of coconut. Okay. Oh, look at that. Yes, of course you can try it at the end. We were trying it yesterday in the office and everybody was loving it.
But I never tried it, so I'm gonna love it.
Now, using pineapple, it's so sweet, and it's really another fruit that's packed with nutrients. It has bromelain in it, it has potassium, it has fiber, it's a high concentration of vitamin C. All right, Nicole, let's get you a spoon. So here's our finished product, our pretty pineapple.
Where should you keep it?
We're gonna eat it because it's gonna melt. There you go.
Can I just take a bite?
Take a bite.
It's gonna
Mmm. That's good. That's sweet. It's creamy. So the texture is like sherbet. So like I said, this is dairy free because we use the coconut milk. You can certainly use any kind of milk that you want. You can use regular milk, but you want something that has a little bit of the creaminess, a little bit of the fat content to help make it creamy. Good. So if it's loose, you can put it in your refrigerator, in your freezer, to get it a little thicker before you serve it. If you happen to have any leftover, you can put it in an airtight container and put it back in the freezer. But it's super fun to eat it in the pineapple. So we've made all kinds of things. Pineapple soft serve, granitas, homemade ice pops. So go back in the past videos and check out our frozen treats. Next week, we're going to make a fun snack that kids love, homemade fruit roll-ups, right? That's gonna be fun. So have a great weekend. Join us next Friday for fruit roll-ups.
Bye.